Hi, I'm Lucille. I'm the Noah's Ark Hospice occupational therapist, and today I'm going to suggest some more games and activities you can do with children that looks at their visual skills. So one of the things I'm going to suggest, I'm hoping that you have some scarves knocking around at home, but otherwise these really are not very expensive and at the moment are coming next day delivery. These are juggling scarves. As you can see, they come in loads of colours. You often get a pack that's filled with them. What I'm going to suggest is that you just need one or two, really. And for tracking, what you'll see is that if you watch the video about balloons, these move even more slowly, which makes them easier to control, to anticipate when they're coming down. And for children that are going to be looking at some hand-eye coordination, that they might be able to catch these when balls and other things are too difficult. So they come down really nice and slowly, and you can see they make all sorts of beautiful patterns. So for the children that are watching and not using their hands and just working on eye skills, then it's really, really lovely and smooth. And you can let it fall, if they don't mind the sensation, onto their faces, where you can watch the anticipation as it comes a bit closer. You can do things like, with these, there are some lovely tutorials on YouTube that can teach you how to juggle, so that you can learn to do two in one hand really easily, and then develop that into juggling, which will be nice for your children to watch, or for siblings to attempt, or your child to attempt. And you can just ask them to only look at the blue one, for example, and see if you can distract them with another colour. There are lots of games that you can play with these. I would suggest that if you aren't going to be purchasing them, that you could look at, if you've got some around your home, just not the woolly scarves, but you might have scarves that are just put away somewhere that you haven't thought about, that might just do that nice slow movement as they come down. The next thing we're going to do is look a bit at shadow puppets. So I've done the most simple shape, which is just two circles. If you get the light linked up right, then you can see that that would make a nice pattern. So you could have a star and a square, or a square and a circle, and ask your child to just watch one shape as it's moving. You could of course make more of a story and bring your hand into play, all that way. Cut out shapes with them that you know that they would like for them to follow and track. And this way, just having it with a light and near them and a plain wall, you could of course develop a story with them, but this way you can watch their eyes at the same time as they're watching what they're tracking. And what I may do is go on to show you how you could do a shadow puppet using a sheet that you're behind. You won't be able to see them unless they're part of the show, but it's slightly more effective, although this one is fun too. I hope you enjoy those, and see you for the next activities.